The influence of African rhythms on modern music. Welcome to Threads and Tunes, where we explore the intricate connections between music, culture, and history. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic, the influence of African rhythms on modern music. From jazz and rock to hip-hop and pop, the heartbeat of Africa resonates through many genres we love today. African music is rich and diverse, characterized by its complex rhythms, vibrant melodies, and communal spirit. At its core, African music often centers around rhythm. Drumming is not just a form of entertainment. It serves as a means of communication, storytelling, and cultural expression. Traditional African drumming techniques such as polyrhythms create layers of sound that invite listeners to engage on multiple levels. As we look back at the history of modern music, we see that many genres have roots deeply embedded in African traditions. Take jazz, for instance. This genre emerged in the early 20th century, with its foundations laid by African-American musicians who blended African rhythms with European musical forms. The syncopation and improvisational elements of jazz draw heavily from African musical practices. Rock music also owes much to African influences. Pioneering artists like Chuck Berry and Little Richard infused their sounds with rhythm and blues, a genre that itself has deep roots in African musical traditions. The driving beats and energetic guitar riffs that define rock music can be traced back to the rhythms played in African folk music and spirituals. Hip-hop, one of the most influential genres of the modern era, is another powerful example. Emerging from the streets of New York in the late 70s, hip-hop incorporates rhythmic patterns and storytelling techniques that echo traditional African oral traditions. The use of beats, breaks, and samples in hip-hop music often showcases a variety of African instruments, further connecting this genre to its ancestral roots. Pop music, too, has not escaped the grasp of African rhythms. Artists like Beyoncé and Shakira have embraced African musical elements in their work, incorporating traditional beats and dance styles into their performances. This fusion not only celebrates African culture, but also introduces it to a broader audience, creating a beautiful blend of sounds that captivates listeners worldwide. As we explore these connections, it becomes clear that African rhythms have transcended geographical boundaries, influencing musicians around the globe. Whether it's the driving beat of a dance track or the intricate layering of a jazz composition, these rhythms resonate deeply, reminding us of our shared humanity and the universal language of music. Thank you for joining us today on Threads and Tunes as we explored the profound influence of African rhythms on modern music. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more musical explorations. Your support helps us continue to share the stories behind the sounds we love. Until next time, keep listening and discovering the threads that connect us all through music.